Hi everyone, welcome back to iRender. Today, we're answering a big question in 3D rendering. Why isn't multi-GPU rendering always faster than a single GPU? On paper, if you have 4 RTX 4090, it sounds like renders should be 4 times quicker, right? But in real projects, it doesn't always work that way. After our speed tests on Blender and C4D Octane, today we're continuing with C4D Redshift to see how it performs. We'll compare a single RTX 4090 server to a 4 RTX 4090 setup across both light and heavy scenes. Let's find out how much faster multi-GPU rendering really is. For both tests, we use the same base machine, CPU, AMD Ryzen Threadripper PRO 3955WX, 256GB of RAM, and RTX 4090 vs 4 RTX 4090 GPUs. First up is a simple scene. We're talking 1920 by 1080 resolution, 1024 samples, threshold 0.005. We go to Redshift Renderer inside C4D Preferences to pick how many GPUs we want and hit render. On a single GPU server, the RTX 4090 usage keeps fluctuating during the process, ranging from 50 to 90%. Meanwhile, on a quad GPU server, the workload is distributed across 4 RTX 4090, so each card doesn't run at maximum capacity. Here's what we got. The quad setup finishes in only 12 seconds, while the single GPU takes 36 seconds. That's 3 times faster performance with multi-GPU rendering in C4D Redshift, proving that even with light workloads, Redshift scales effectively across multiple GPUs. Now, let's step it up with a more complex scene. 1920 by 1080 resolution, 1024 samples, and a tighter threshold of 0.002. Again, rendering performance remains smooth on both setups, and GPU usage is consistently high, around 80 to 99%. The result here is impressive. The quad GPU machine finishes in 1 minute 19 seconds, while the single GPU takes 4 minutes 19 seconds. That's over 3 times faster with multi-GPU rendering in Redshift. While it's not the theoretical 4 times speed boost you might expect, it's still a huge performance gain that makes a real difference for heavy production-level projects. Looking at the C4D Redshift benchmark results, the difference is clear. In simple scenes, the quad GPU setup showed a significant improvement, reducing render times to just a third of a single GPU. In complex scenes, the advantage becomes even more significant, with the 4 GPU system rendering about 3.2 times faster than a single card. In short, the heavier the project, the more multi-GPU rendering shines in Redshift. When testing with C4D Redshift, we can see that the renderer scales efficiently across multiple graphics cards. Data is sent to VRAM once. Each GPU works in parallel, and thanks to optimized memory management plus out-of-core rendering, there's no big bottleneck like we saw with cycles. That's why the quad GPU setup gives such a big boost over a single card. So why not 4 times exactly? Because there's always a bit of overhead when splitting tasks, and sometimes CPU, RAM, or disk speed becomes the limit. In lighter scenes, the workload isn't heavy enough to fully use all GPUs. That's why you usually see around 3 to 3.5 times faster. Not the full 4 times, but still a huge gain for real projects. To wrap it up, more GPUs will definitely speed up your renders in C4D Redshift, especially for heavy projects, but don't expect perfect linear scaling. For simple scenes, the gains are smaller, while for complex ones, the boost is dramatic. At iRender, we offer workstations from single to 8 RTX 3090 4090, so you can choose exactly what fits your project and budget. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us for more practical tests like this. iRender. Happy rendering. Happy creating.